Hi, my name is Charlotte. I'm a junior in the college studying government and psychology, and I'm from Connecticut. And one concern about AI that we haven't yet discussed today is its ability to spread misinformation, specifically like via voice replication, accurate videos, etc. And this information will absolutely worsen our already very deep and disturbing political divides. So I was wondering what you would propose as policy to address this issue, or what you foresee being put on the docket to deal with.
Okay, I have something to say about that. Many people suggest we should get AI to recognize things like fake videos. That's never going to work. The first AI systems that generated really good images were called generative adversarial networks. And the problem is, if you have an AI that can recognize that a video is fake, then a generative AI can look inside that other AI and figure out how to generate things that it will think are real. And so you get this sort of arms race between a discriminative AI that says whether they're fake or not, and a generative AI that's getting better and better at fooling the discriminative AI. And that's how you got very good images with generative adversarial networks. So there's no future, I believe, no long-term future, in getting AI to recognize fakes produced by AI, because you can always make better fakes then. The way to do it is to have provenance. So a few hundred years ago in Britain, there were political pamphlets, and the government insisted that every pamphlet that was printed had the printer's name on it. Because if you had the printer's name, you could find out who paid the printer, and you could find out the provenance of the pamphlet. And that's because the printing press was a limitation. At least for political videos, there's a scheme suggested to me by Jan Tallinn, I should mention Jan Tallinn. He's invented Skype with some other people, sold it to Microsoft. He's a billionaire. He's used a lot of his money for AI safety. Many, many AI safety groups are funded by Jan Tallinn. He's taken it very seriously. He suggested you do the following. Every political video, you have a QR code at the beginning. The QR code takes you to a website. Websites are unique. If that is the website of the political campaign, and on that website there's the identical video, you know it's for real. If not, you know it's not. And your browser can do all that work. Your browser can take the QR code, go to the website, check it's the website of that campaign, check if there's an identical video. So it should be possible for your browser to tell you that this is a genuine video for that campaign, at least. You have to go for provenance, not recognizing fakes. I once gave this argument to people from the New York Times who thought that was great because, I believe news that comes from the New York Times, the BBC, the Guardian. People I believe will get two sources, at least two sources, and won't just make stuff up. Occasionally get stuff wrong, but it's all going to be done by provenance, I believe, in the long run.
Okay. Well, as somebody, I am told by my staff that I was on television selling, on the internet, selling some insurance policy. And it sounded and looked very much like me. So it is a real issue. And you just worry that, 2 weeks before an election, and they're very good at this stuff. You can have somebody sounding like somebody saying crazy stuff which can impact an election. So it's a very big issue, and I think it's got to be dealt with.
And I actually think we should use inoculation. That is, before an election, people should put out very convincing fake videos in favor of Trump, fake videos against Trump. And at the end of the fake video, they should say, that was a fake video. What they're trying to do is make you understand that fake videos will be out there. And it's like inoculation. They give you one that's labeled as fake so you can get used to dealing with it.